Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I just recently got a comment, and it's a pretty interesting question, and I decided to just do a video on it, even though I did respond to one of my subscribers regarding the question. And his question was, what is your take or experience with guitars that are made in China? And I'm going to say this because, I guess I was a part of, got caught up in that marketing nonsense many years ago. But when I had a near-death experience, I started to see things differently. It's like I'm seeing them for what they are as opposed to what they claim to be. And that whole thing about my Les Paul that came from China ain't as good as my Les Paul that was made here. Here is something interesting. The majority of the guitars in the entire world, guess where they made from? China, okay? So that thing about they make an inferior product and American made is best. All that's just propaganda. It's just a way to sell expensive guitars, And I look at it this way. Does it make a difference as far as my sound because I got American made guitar here and I got a China made guitar here, and the wood flame is not on this guitar, but it's on the American made? Does that make you a better guitar player? Does it make your guitar sounds better? No. Like I told you in my other video, the majority of your guitar sound is going to be treated anyway. You're going to have reverb on it, echo, flange, chorus. So, my concern is more so is the action and how it feels first and foremost. How it looks is good, secondary, and this other stuff is secondary because, like I said, as far as teaching and learning how to play the guitar, all of my covers, 100% of them are not based on me knowing theory. Even though I know theory, I don't need to know what key I'm in, and I think I get a good example of over 4,000 videos to show you that you don't necessarily need to know that. First time you hear a song, what key you're in and all that stuff. You just need to know the bass notes and match them up with the chords. That's it. And the emphasis should be on when they teaching you guitar is structure of song. That's another reason why I'm able to blaze through all these songs quickly and not sloppy, because I know structure. Structure is extremely important. They downplay it. That's the same thing with that guitar made here thing. They downplaying the fact that this guitar doesn't sound no better, no worse because it was made overseas. And the majority of the companies in this country make their guitars overseas too, like Fender. I'm not 100% about Gibson. I believe that they are, but I don't play a lot of Gibsons. And one reason is that they were just always expensive. And I'm like, why do I need to pay $2,000 for a guitar and only have it stolen at the club? Because the majority of those guitars will be stolen, and they won't be stolen out of your house. They'll be stolen at the club. And you thinking when I'm making this statement, well, you playing hole in the wall places, so yeah, they will steal them. No, they stealing at different levels or all levels. They even stealing at the music award, So it's like the emphasis should be on just learning how to play your thing and enjoy it, because no one's going to come out the order and say, you playing a Chinese-made Les Paul as opposed to an American-made. I hear the difference. No one's ever going to do that. It's this peer thing, I believe, that, you have to match up with the next guy as far as I got a $2,000 guitar too, as opposed to just being logical and say, hey, my focus on learning how to play this thing well and just enjoying the craftsmanship, because you get a lot of people now that don't make guitars. They want to start playing Frankenstein. I'm going to take the pickups up and change the bridge and change the tuners. So I'm like saying to myself, so you know better or more than the guy that's making the guitar, that you go behind the guy that does this for a living. Come on, it's a vanity psychological boost thing. It got nothing to do with the issue at hand. The issue at hand is, does it sound and play well? And most of them do. There's some guitars that are made in America that don't play that or feel that good, So it's not an issue. Don't get caught up in that thing of where it came from. It's like, if nobody knew and they were to take all of the labels off these guitars, you wouldn't tell which is which. As far as playing wise, that maybe physical wise you can see differences, but is that important that this one is a little bit different from this one as far as the way that it's made? But I thought I would make this video because you got some, I guess, people that are kind of stuck in their ways. They've been caught up in the marketing thing for so long that they don't realize they're just being juiced out of extra money. Because in retail, there's always a markup. Always a markup. Because that's how they make their money. And I totally understand that. So that's basically what that's about. It's just, trying to make money. It's not so much about If I buy it overseas, it's not as good as the one here. Now, of course, you want to patronize your country, and there's nothing wrong with that. But your first priority was you. It's like, hey, am I getting a good deal? And if I'm not getting a good deal, I'm going to go get me a good deal regardless of where it came from. But the marketing in this country, or actually in the world, has done a fabulous, fantastic job of separating you from your money. Because like I said, I've had over 180 guitars at this point in my life, and that's not including my basses. And I haven't had any issues, other than people trying to sell me something that, the action is crappy and they haven't taken care of the guitar. But for the most part, and I stress for the most part, not all the time, because there are some guitars, like I said in my other video, Maestro, it's garbage. And the only reason I got an issue with Maestro is Maestro should be a guitar maker that make $75 guitars in the kiddie section of Kmart or Sears, instead of trying to masquerade and misclassification that they think they trying to make you think that they're like a Jay Tercer who makes great guitars for great prices. They're not. That's the issue that I have with Maestro. They're not in their classification. They're trying to sneak over here and pretend to be something else. So I understand that. I mean, every guitar maker does not make, real quality guitars, but they should be priced accordingly. And that's the issue, priced accordingly, as opposed to jacking up the price 3 times the amount this guitar is worth. That's my beef with them. But, that whole China thing and American made and all that stuff, don't waste your extra money, unless you just one of the people that got a lot of money to spend, and it's a lot psychological thing. I gotta have one to have American made on it, and I'm paying, $900 extra. Hey, bless your soul, But the realization is it's just a bunch of marketing, So don't get caught up in that. I mean, I know the old season guys have been caught up in that, but the young beginners, don't even look at it in those terms, because I don't even think about, and never have, and I'm a professional musician, where my guitar came from. I don't look on the label and look at the back, it's made here. I don't care, just as long as it sounds good, feels good, and perhaps look good, That's my bottom line. Till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.